Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good and you?
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Well, I can't because I have a commercial account.
Oh,
So when I did set it up, I think whatever. Don't worry about it. But
it's
I'm
okay.
sorry about that. How are you?
I'm good and you?
I'm good. So thanks for registering to the class.
Thanks for offering your service to train me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. So what do you do normally? Just our introduction, and then we'll kind of go into it. That way I know how to, help and where to go.
I do 9 to 5. I work for a tech company and the security and risk department as
Okay.
a fraud specialist.
Okay, nice, nice. That's good. I'm also from IT, so that's good. It doesn't matter where you're from, really. I just want to know if you have any kind of experience, and how I can make sure you get the best out of this class. Okay. So, of course, the objective of this class is how to start a t-shirt business. I'm going to give you all the ways and all the means, and I'm going to ask some questions and also to then direct you to what I think will be the best and the fastest and my advices and vendors and prices and things like that. Okay.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Before you go on, I just want to ask a question. I noticed you are recording. Will you send the recording to me?
I'll put
Or
it on my YouTube.
oh, okay, okay. Because I want to write and I don't want to be distracted. That's why I'm
Yeah. So you can always go back to it. It's okay.
okay. All
You
right.
can always go back to, so you don't have to write. You can always go back to it and take notes or whatnot. So that way you spend your time on listening instead of just, yeah. Okay. So, brief introduction. I came into this by doing balloon gifts. I'm not sure if you follow any of my pages.
Actually, yes. So I was following you when you started the balloon gifts.
Okay.
That was the first time I was seeing someone doing balloons as
Yeah.
decoration. And so when this idea came to me, I've been, fighting it, struggling with it. It's been really pressed on my mind. So I spoke with one of my friends 2 weeks ago, and she was like, "Oh, that there's this person that she used to do balloon that she does this kind of business now, and that maybe I should." So because I was telling her that I want someone in this business that I can intern with and learn, that I should reach out to you, that she knows that you now do this. I think she said she makes banners from you too. And
Okay.
so that was why I reached out to you initially on WhatsApp before, and I went on your website and saw that you actually offer training.
Right. Okay. Sounds good. So I started with balloons and like you, I do 9 to 5. I work in item of project manager, infrastructure. So of course, you're busy, but then when, like you said, when something is pressed on you, you kind of like go for it, right? So I was like, okay, why do I have to buy a t-shirt from somebody else when I can make it myself? And that was how I started. I started learning on YouTube, literally, because I didn't have a teacher. So now you have me. So
And I'm
and then try and error and different things. So there are a lot of ways to make t-shirts, but I'm going to make it as straightforward and as simple for you because I don't want you to go through all the routes that I've been through. I own a Cricut machine. I actually own two, and I also own a Silhouette Cameo. I'm not sure if you know what those are, like cutting machines.
yeah, I do.
Yeah, and they come with different softwares and different things that you have to learn. Um, and they you need they take a lot of, it takes like the drive, and you have to have, like, it's a learning curve. If not, you're gonna kind of like get burnt out, and there's a lot of techniques to it. I started doing like single color to layering with double color using Cricut, using Silhouette Studio, and different designs. Now, I'm going to tell you a few ways. So you can do each, which is the Cricut, which is HTV, right? Then there's screen printing, which I don't teach and I don't do at all anyways. There is direct to garment. I'll tell you what that is. There's sublimation, there's embroidery, and then there's direct to film. Okay. Don't worry, you don't have to write it down. I'm going to repeat, and then you can always go back to the YouTube to learn. So there's HTV. HTV is how it's using the Cricut machine or any kind of cutting material. cutting machine to cut the HTV, which is called heat transfer vinyl to the shirt. Okay. Now, that takes you to, you have to design the whatever you want to write on it, right? There are ways to get the design. You can design yourself using the Silhouette Studios, which is Silhouette, which is the software for the Cameo, or you can use the Design Space, which is for the Cricut. Or if you're good with Illustrator or Photoshop, you can also use that.
I've actually come up with some designs that I used Adobe for and Canva. So
Okay, exactly. You can use Canva. So when you do the design, you cut it with what?
no, I've not cut any. I don't
Okay,
have
good. You just
designs.
have the designs. Okay,
just
good.
designs.
So design, you can do designs in different softwares and, put in the cut files. Most of the computers, most of the softwares like the Silhouette Studio or the Design Space will interpret any of your design automatically with the cut file.
Oh, okay.
So you kind of have to learn those softwares. But I just want to give you the backgrounds of every one of them. But I'm going to tell you the best, trust me, because I'm not going to let you go through all that stress. Because you're trying to do a business. This is a business for you, right?
Yes.
You're trying to make money off of the shirts, which is the key. So with the HTV, you have to cut the file. You have to cut the vinyl. You have to weed the vinyl. You have to mask the vinyl, and then you have to put it on the shirt. That's the process. Now, for screen transfer, that one is a lot of work because first of all, you need equipment. It's a lot of techniques to it. I don't teach that at all. So that is not something I do. For that screen printing, it's more of like a large scale. Someone is trying to make 1,000 shirt of the same, or maybe two to five different designs.
Okay.
Yes, because that has to do, like, it's more of like a volume work. I don't do that, but I do volume, but I don't use screen print. Also because screen print for me cracks. I have a shirt that was screen print. I'm going to show you 1 second. And it cracks. Screen print for me cracks after a couple of wash.
Okay.
So I don't want to show the name because it's politics, something. So I don't do screen prints and I don't sell screen prints for my people. Again, it's more for bulk orders. Okay. Direct to garment. Direct to garment is great, but the machine is expensive. Like we're talking about 12K for just one machine, and the only thing you can do is t-shirt. Can you still hear me? Your video is muted.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, your audio is connecting.
Okay.
Okay. So direct to garment is I'm gonna see if I can share my screen halfway as well as I talk. And I'm gonna show you some direct to garment machine. Okay. I'm going to tell you my own reason why I don't do why I have not bought direct to garment printer. It's mainly because of the expensiveness of the printer itself, and also because you can only do shirts. Why do I just want to do shirts only? When I want to do, you might want to do hats, you might want to do bags, right?
Yes.
Right? You might want to do, there's so many things you can do. The thing is, once you start with this business, you would do a lot of other things, to complement your business, right?
Yes.
So direct to garment machine, I'm going to see if I can share my screen. Starting at almost $10,000.
Oh, that's.
And yeah, for me, that's like, let me see, share my screen, share my screen. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Trying to see which one you can see. Can you see this one with the Giotto images?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. So this is Giotto image. I mean, Giotto supply. They actually supply sublimation. I'm going to come to sublimation afterward, but this is a direct-to-garment. You see direct-to-garment and direct-to-film printer, about 18,000.
That's the meaning of DTF.
Yes. So that is the machine that does direct-to-garment, meaning it only prints on garments, right?
Oh, okay.
Like this is a hybrid direct-to-garment. This is 10,000. This is probably going to be the cheapest for, that I've seen actually, because direct-to-garment printers are quite expensive. Okay, and this is how it works. You put your shirt inside and you have to spray with a substrate.
Mm-hmm.
You have to put the, let it dry, put the design, and then I think you have to press again. I don't do this. And of course, this is a bulk price for me. That's not happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's direct-to-garment. I don't do that either. I don't use that, but if it's something that you would like to do, then that's fine. There are a lot of other machines there, but I know they're a lot more expensive than what I'm going to suggest, okay, for starting. Now, sublimation. Sublimation is an whole entire class on its own, but I'm going to tell you what sublimation is within t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Sublimation is printing or what's it called? Designing or decorating any kind of apparel or product that has a polyester substrate on it.
Okay.
It has to have polyester. So you would have, I don't know if you watch a lot of TikToks, and some people bleach it to have that polyester. They will bleach 100% cotton to be able to sublimate on it. Now, you cannot just use a regular printer to sublimate. You have to use a sublimation printer. Now, like I said, that's a whole different class. You can buy a sublimation printer. They're about 4K, or you can actually convert a $600-700 printer to sublimation, and you can use it. That was how I started.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and that's how I will tell anyone you can start that way, or you can actually buy sublimation prints from someone that owns a big sublimation printer.
Okay.
Like I own a sublimation printer. I do offer sublimation printer to some of my students that I teach that don't want to invest into either a printer or even a sublimation printer because they are not quite sure, you know what I mean, that they want to invest that kind of money. So they can just
that does it make more sense that, for example, I buy the transfers from you and I just press it on t-shirt if I want to sell?
Yeah, so I'm going to get to that as well. So I'm just talking about like the sublimation now because I'm still going to talk about embroidery and DTF. DTF is my own go-to, and I'm going to tell you it's going to be easier for you, okay? So for sublimation, like I said, even if you want to make a mug or if you want to make whatever, because sublimation is, trust me, the best, I say, because you can make a lot of things and you can sell a lot of things with sublimation. You know, even if you want to do a small package, you can do mug with pen, with notepad, with t-shirt, with whatnot, within sublimation. But like I said, sublimation is a class on its own, okay? But for the t-shirt, it has to have 100, it has to be 100% polyester, and it has to be white or light color. You cannot sublimate on black, but there are ways to it, because when I teach my sublimation class, there are ways to sublimate on black, you know, but that's a different class on its own, like I said. So that's sublimation if you want to sublimate on t-shirt, because we're focusing on t-shirt business now, if you want to do t-shirt business. Now, another thing is people like polyester t-shirt. A lot of people don't. A lot of people will tell you they want cotton. Cotton like this. Polyester is a little bit stretchy. It has a little stretch to it. Some people like it because it gives them this fitted look. If you have customers like that. So that's another thing, knowing your niche and knowing what people are like. If you like that, yeah, then you can do sublimation t-shirt for them. It's easier, it's straightforward. You just press on it, you're done, okay? The key is you have to mirror your design when you sublimate, because you are actually putting your design like right here, and then you're putting it on top. So it kind of has to be mirrored. Again, that's sublimation training. Now the t-shirt, embroidery, this is embroidery. That's a total new ball game on its own. You have to learn the machine. The machines are not expensive. I mean, sorry, well, they are expensive if you're going to like a 10 needle, like I have a 10 needle, or you can buy something not so expensive within 1,000 from Amazon, but it's going to be a 1 needle.
Oh. So that's going to be very slow.
Huh?
It's going to be very slow.
So, you know, your IT, I'm IT, like we kind of think about productivity, like nobody has time to be, you know, slowing down. Exactly. So that's why I didn't go for the small, like the 1 needle. I have a 10 needle, like cracks out anything I want like that. So embroidery was my last. So I'm just telling you, like embroidery was my last diving into t-shirt and apparel. So just to give you that, because when you start, some people start with embroidery and some people don't. I did not, because I was kind of scared of the learning curve and all that, because even as I'm still right now, it's still a learning curve. You need to learn your machine. You need to learn how to make it work, because nobody's going to be there for you. Now, let's talk about the main guy, direct to film. Trust me, that's going to be your best friend. Direct to film is the easiest way for you to make t-shirt, and I'll tell anybody that. Instead of going through all the Cricuts, the silhouette, the this, the that, you don't even need nothing. You need a heat press, you need parchment paper, you need scissors, and you need your direct to film, and you need the materials you want to press on. Now, this is how it works. You can order your direct to film. I used to have a direct to film machine, but I don't, because it needs a lot of babysitting. Yeah, and I don't have that kind of time because I do a whole lot of things, right? So I order my direct to film from a vendor. Now, because I'm doing YouTube, I don't want to put the vendor here, because, you know, I'll give you the list of vendors.
Yeah.
And all you need to do is make sure your direct to film, your design is in PNG.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to show you. And what else I'm going to do is I'm going to send you, you're going to email me your address. I mean, send me your address, right? And I'm going to send you some free direct to film, some free, what is it called? Oh,
Transfers.
yeah, to play with, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. That's why you take my class, so that, you know, I make your life easier. Give me a minute. I just want to show you a few, okay? So I'm gonna remove this. Can you see me though?
Yes.
Okay. These are all. Hold on, I ordered some food.
Okay, take your time.
Okay, sorry. The guy is gonna come down. So let me tell you how easy your life would be. Get your design. Let me tell you some places you can get designs from Etsy.
Cartridge as well? Cartridge?
No, what is that?
Oh, yeah, Samsung M1.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Etsy is your Creative Fabrica. It's gonna be your best friend. Now, Creative Fabrica, try to pay for the subscription. It's 1 year, it's like $14 or so. I don't know how much, but don't quote me on that. But Creative Fabrica is gonna be a place you can find designs that you can edit. You can find templates that you can edit for birthday, for whatever, you know what I mean? And of course, you can do your designs on Canva. You can also do your design as an IT person as you are, maybe on Illustrator or whatnot that you're good with, okay? Once you do your design, make sure it's in PNG. Now, this is it. For Canva, if you don't have, I think, commercial or premium or something like that,
Yeah.
it's tricky to remove the PNG.
Yeah.
So for me, I have literally every app.
Yeah, too, so I could save in SVG and
Exactly. That's another thing. So you make sure your your design, whatever color, that's another thing that is good with direct to film. Any color. You can have 1 billion color on one. You see this?
Yeah.
Let me remove this thing that is on my blurry something. Okay. Can you see better now?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay. So for example, if you're going to do this on HTV, you're going to have to there's no way to even do it because it's blending colors, right?
Yes.
But you have to layer. For example, if you're going to do it like this, you have to layer the first one, press it, layer the second one, press it, layer the third one. See how long that's going to take you to make 20 t-shirts.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. That's why direct to film is going to be the best, apart from sublimation. Because sublimation as well, you can do any color. The only downfall for sublimation is you can do dark color like black. But direct to film, you can do black. You can do any color. You can do bags, anything that is material, you can do on direct to film. Okay. And then you can get any size, as big as whatever, the prices are going to be on the website, wherever I'm going to send you the link to where I get it, and they ship everywhere. Okay. So for example, this is a detail. You see how detailed this is? If you're going to do this on HTV, you're going to be reading all this small. And you're going to be frustrated because sometimes the letters will come off and then you are like,
To do it again.
but with direct to film, all you need to do is press it right on your shirt for 15 seconds, remove it. If you don't like the shiny, press it one more time with the parchment paper. I'll show you the parchment paper.
So while you're getting that, I just have a question. So the HTV, the direct to film, are they types of transfers or machine?
No. Okay. So first of all, this is parchment paper. What's your question? Okay. HTV is heat transfer vinyl. That's not machine. That's just the vinyl that you cut with your vinyl cutter.
Okay.
With the Cricut or the Cameo or the Graphtec cutter. Okay. The machine is the Cameo, the Cricut, or the Graphtec. Okay. That's the machine. The product is the HTV, which is heat transfer vinyl.
Okay.
Now,
I see some I don't know what to call it, the machine that you used to press. So I see some of them, they write HTV on them. So that was I was asking that.
So I don't know why they do that. Like I have a big one. I can't even bring it. I was gonna say I have a big but I'll send you links to where to buy the heat press.
Heat press, yeah.
I have like a list of things on my Amazon shopping list. Heat press, this parchment paper that you need to press, because you have to always put this on top of your HTV or on top of your anything that you do that is going on the shirt, because the heat cannot be directly on the transfers. Okay. So this is the transfer sheets. You buy them as small or as big as you want. They come in roll and you cut it out
Okay.
to the shape of whatever, the design that you have. You can do solid black, you can do white, you can do any color.
Okay, so for the
What they look like.
you can do one color, you can do multiple colors.
Yeah, like this is one person's job that I just had extra. This is my sister's birthday design that I did for her. This is multiple color in one sheet for one shirt.
Yeah.
Right? This is somebody's order that I did that I just have extra.
Okay.
Okay. This is solid color. This comes like that. When you go on the website, it's going to ask you, you can do a gang sheet. Gang sheet, it will tell you the description there. 22 by however long. So within that 22 inches wide, you can put as many designs as you want. And then you pay for it. When it comes, you just cut it.
Okay.
I got one today, but I already cut it. I was going to show you how it comes, but then my husband cut it before I could even see anything.
So are they the ones that come in like a roll? You roll them on different patterns.
Yes,
You just use your scissors to
exactly. That's easier. All
Mm.
you have to buy is your heat press. You can buy a small heat press. You can buy a big, but my advice is for you to buy a big heat press, because after you start doing a lot of work, you're going to need a big heat press. So why don't you just invest in that big heat press right now, right? So really what you need is a heat press. You already have a lot of designs on different platform, Canvas and all that. You go on the website, create an account with them, upload your file. They mail it to you, you cut it down and you press it. My suggested pressing is 160 Fahrenheit
Mhm.
to 15 seconds for me. Now, when you get your heat press, and maybe it's not as hot, you can make it a little hotter and maybe a longer. Pressure is very important when you're pressing.
Okay.
Okay. When you're pressing the shirt and you can still feel that the shirt is still very on top of the shirt, press it very well. This is my thing. If I cannot see the dots from the shirt inside my transfer, then I don't feel like it's done properly, like professionally. You know what I mean? That means it can be lifted from few wash. Now, don't get me wrong, anything can be lifted from wash, like a lot of wash. But the thing is, you don't want it to lift up in 10 wash.
Yeah.
You need it to last them 30, 40, you know what I'm saying, before it lifts. But even Tommy Hilfiger shirt cracks.
Yeah, it does.
Exactly. So, hip press, what's it called? Direct to film is my best bet for you. Now, let's go into, do you have any question regarding the process and what you need to do?
I think I'm beginning to understand, and I just at this point you've explained that the best one is the DTF,
Yes.
and just need maybe a list of, and you say you send it to me, equipment to buy.
Yeah.
Make that happen.
Yeah. I'll send you a list of things that you need to buy, and I'll send you the link of where to buy your direct to film.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have affiliate with the guy. That's why I don't want to put him out there, because I don't want other people to come at me. But
if you're advertising for them, they should pay you.
Apart from that, I have friends that also do direct to film that I'm not, because this is more professional. I need you to be able to get it however you want. You know what I mean? So now let's talk about branding, marketing, and scaling your business, okay? And how you're going to do that. So first of all, you need to look into what niche. What do you want to do? For me, I do a lot of customized items, but that's where I came from, right? So I do a lot of gifting, and now I do a lot of businesses, like a school. They just order like 100 shirts, I do a lot of businesses more now. I don't do a lot of one-offs, but you can start, you think about where you want to start. Kids' birthday, adults' birthday, vacation. There's so many ways you can do it. There's also holidays. That's another way to make money. Holidays, Christmas, Valentine, whatever, right? What I always advise my student is print out the year. What are the holidays right? And start thinking of how to market that holiday a month before. That's what I do, right? Then look at everybody's gonna have a birthday. Everybody's gonna have a vacation. Every year there's gonna be a family reunion. These are opportunity for you to make money. Every church is gonna have some kind of picnic or some kind of events. So these are the places that you want to look into, like your church or if you're Muslim, like, wherever you worship, you want to see what they're doing and try to, you know what I'm saying, sell yourself.
Yeah.
That's number one, okay? Now, blank t-shirts, where do you get your blanks? I'm going to tell you because these are the places you can get it. It doesn't matter to me. I use SNS Activewear. I can show you what that looks like. Matter of fact, that's the only place I use because I'm very
part of my branding, quality really matters to me.
exactly.
I don't want a t-shirt that you wash and the neck will be
Exactly. So I'm gonna show you where I order from now. You have to have a business to actually order from these guys. But I also know that I think 1 second. Let me think of the other place. Can you see my screen though?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. I'm trying to get this other one, blank t-shirts.
Will registering a business do? Because I registered a business name.
Good, then that's good. Then that's good. Then you won't have a problem with that. But I just would like to show you other places and then we can compare prices.
Okay.
So this guy, blank t-shirts, you don't have to have an account with them. As you can see, you can just go here. Now, there are types of shirt. Huh?
Just in the studio screen. I don't know if that's what you're trying to show me.
No. Hold on. Let's see, where am I sharing? I want to share this guy. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can, but I'm seeing Silhouette Studios.
Hold on. Let's see. Entire screen. I want to share my entire screen. This is my entire screen. If I'm sharing my entire screen, you should be able to see me change pages. No?
No.
What about if I share the second screen?
Still stuck on. Do you mind if I refresh? Then maybe.
Yeah. Maybe it's on your side. Yeah, refresh.
Okay, I see it now.
Okay. What do you see now?
So I see the blank t-shirts website.
What about now?
I still see, okay. I see the Silhouette Studio now.
Okay, I think I know what it is. What about now?
The blank t-shirt website.
Good. So, okay. Now, from my experience and from everywhere, I mean, from all because I've taken a little bit of one class of here after, just to kind of get some knowledge. Gildan is going to be your best friend. Okay. They are not as expensive and they are not as cheap as, let's say, Heinz or whatever. But knowing because within Gildan, there are different variety as well. Knowing which one to use is the key. Heavy cotton, anybody can get that because they also sell that at what's it called? At Michael's. I always use either soft style or ultra cotton. Okay. I always use, because those are, for me, they feel good. They last longer. They don't look weird. And I'm going to change. Let me go to SNS. SNS is where I buy my stuff. And where is this page here? Oh, right here. So this is where I buy my things, huh? Can you see my page or no?
Yes, I can.
You see SNS Canada, right?
Yes, I can.
Good. For example, I used to do Bella Canva, but Bella Canva is too soft for me
Mm,
and expensive, makes no sense. And a lot of my customers didn't like it. They feel like it's cheap, but it's not cheap. You see, it's $6 for a t-shirt.
it's not.
It's not cheap at all. So I started using Gildan, or I would use M&O. Now M&O runs big. So Gildan for me is my go-to every day, any day, but I do not use the heavy cotton. And as you can see here, Gildan here is starting at $2.69 compared to Gildan here, $2.64 here, right? It's a little, maybe 2 cents or whatnot off, but and I think here, if you want to buy, for example, let's see this Ultra, which is the one I normally do. If you're buying less than the price that they're giving you at $2 or whatever, it's because you're gonna buy 36 of them.
Above. Okay.
But here, it doesn't matter if you even buying one, you're still getting the same price.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So this is my go-to, and this is the honest for me. It's my go-to. I don't care if the customer is like, oh, I want a good shirt. This is my go-to good shirt because I've tried this shirt and it's very good. This shirt you cannot find at Michael's or anywhere that you don't have a license to get it.
Okay. Do you go to them for like a crew neck and sweatshirt like this too?
Yeah, I buy. So Gildan, if I'm doing Gildan, unless my customer asks me specifically, I'll do Ultra Cotton. And they have, another reason is because look at all the colors you can get,
Yeah,
right?
options. But for hoodies and
I'll
maybe
show you.
okay.
I'll show you. I'm just telling you like for the t-shirt. For crew necks, for example, if you register with these guys, another thing is I like good visibility. Like I'm able to maneuver. The other one is just for me too much.
Yeah.
So that's why I stuck to this guy. A lot of people like that, but for me, it's easy for me to see, right?
Yeah.
I can just go here and look for whatever I'm looking for. And actually SNS just bought another big company too, which is good because now they're gonna merge, right? So for example, we want sweatshirts, you can do crew neck. I do crew neck a lot, literally every day. I have a crew neck that I need to order, I need to do. For the crew neck though, it depends on your pricing.
Okay.
I do the dry blend every and any day, especially if the customer is not trying to pay. It's true. But if the customer is like, look, I want a Tommy Hilfiger kind of look, I'll probably come down here to Independent Clothing or any of this other expensive, as you can tell, they are not cheap.
Yeah.
They are $40, $30, like Champion. I have a customer, all it does is Champion. Yes, they will do this and I charge them $75 per sweatshirt.
Okay.
It's what it is, right? So depending on your customer, you can do crew neck. They have kids. That's another thing, as kids as low as 2 months, 2T. You can do as little as that. Yeah, you can do hats. Once you have a hip press and you have a transfer, so you can do anything here. You can do anything over here. You can do drawstring bags, anything. Let's go to bags because I do bags here too. I do the tote bags. I love their tote bags because they come in different varieties. Like you have a cheap bride, do this. You have an expensive bride, do this. You have somebody that wants to do a big Mother's Day, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Any of these guys you can press on. Okay, I see you smiling. I like that smile. So yeah, you can do hats. Okay, you can do, I have an order for 130 hats that I need to do. You can do any of these hats, you can do the regular hats. You can do the beanies. So this is gonna be your baby. You're gonna be on the sides once you register. Like I just said, I have 130 hats, right? That's the hat. It's right there.
What's the delivery time like?
Oh, so these guys are quite fast. If you order today, you get it next day. So for example, this
Fast.
guy, huh?
I said that's fast. Next day.
Yeah, yeah. So for example, Staples, hold on a second, sorry, 1 second. Hello? Hi. Yes, is my order ready? Okay, thank you. I'll pick it up. Thank you. You see like this, if I want to do this checkout now, we'll talk about that for your customers too, so that you know how to kind of gauge them.
Mhm.
Unless you have a customer that is next, like literally 24 hours. You can't even do 24 hours because it's gonna cost you too much. So if I order now, it's before 2, I'll get it tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. And the more you order, the cheaper your shipping. If you order one, it's gonna be $10. If you order more than 1,000, it's probably gonna be free.
Oh, okay. So the more the better.
Yeah, the more the better. So for blanks, I've shown you where to get blanks. We already talked about software. Your pressing machine, I'll send you where you can get heat press. For me, Amazon, I'm gonna send you the one I started with, and it's still the same one I'm still using 4 or 5 years after. We already talked about your niche, market, potential growth, pricing. Let's talk about pricing.
Yeah. Sorry, before we go to
Sure.
pricing,
Yeah.
I want to take you back to markets. So apart from customization, which will be key, so it will be made to order on what they want, I'd love to maybe have like maybe 3, 4 designs that's stable that maybe I can sell on a platform. Is that something that you advise? And if yes, on what platform do you think this kind of things move and sell?
Sure. So I'm gonna share my screen again because hey, why not? I sell some shirt. I sell some things. For example, on my website, right? And I'm gonna go to apparel. And there are some things that are like this guy here. It's a design that I made myself, and whoever is gonna buy is buying that design. It's not gonna be customized.
Mhm.
It can be, like this one now. That was a big sale for Christmas. This I'm selling 24/7, 365 days a year. Whoever wants it can go get it.
Oh,
This transfers, I would have them. So yes, you can have any design you want. For example, this one is also a design that I have. This Jaira, Yeshua, these are designs that I have that
okay.
people order, and they just go on my website and they just order it. Now, if you want custom, you can do custom, blah, blah, blah. But then I have like all of these are designs that are there for you to just order that I have made.
Okay.
Does that answer your question? Now,
Yeah.
the platform depends on you. For me, I was doing, from day one, I've always had my website. But then I
Mhm.
try to do Etsy. But Etsy for me, I've not really done too much on Etsy. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I don't know why. Maybe I'm not getting it, but I have an Etsy platform right here. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So you see like this mama and all this other stuff. These are Etsy stuff that I have. I've sold a bit, but I feel like for Etsy, number one, they're gonna take some of your money. The
Yeah.
shipping is high, and you still have to pay for someone to make sure people come to your page. Which for me, it's like IG that you have to boost your sale, boost your page and that kind of thing. For me, it's a lot of work. I rather boost people to go to my page directly and just order. So whatever effort you're gonna put into, I think you should put it into your website.
Okay. Okay.
Now, this is how I do that. Of course, you're going to have IG, but on your IG, you're going to direct people to your website. You understand what I'm saying? If they want to order, or you're going to post your shirt or whatnot on your IG. Oh, I have this beautiful Valentine's Day shirt, blah, blah, blah. Go to my website to order. So
Mhm.
as people are going, you're building customers as well because they are subscribing, you are saving those information to market to them in a later,
Okay.
for other things. So IG for me and website goes along like hand in hand for me. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Okay, sorry. I was kind of not feeling too well
Oh,
today, but I had to come. I actually took Uber to work because I didn't want to drive.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No, this is, and see, it doesn't look like I am because when I'm working, when I'm doing this, I'm
I
up.
love what you're doing.
I love what I'm doing. Yeah, so I'm up and I'm about. But if you had seen me earlier, I was like, but it's all good. So, we've talked about that, and you're good with that. And we're gonna talk about, before I forget, now that came to my mind, mock-ups. Mock-ups is good. You need to do mock-ups. This is why. Not everything, you don't have to do everything. You don't have to make everything because you don't want to waste items.
Mhm.
You don't want to waste material, but then you can do mock-ups to sell your items.
Okay.
So I can show you a few pages or a few places that I do mock-up. It's called Placeit. Placeit.net. I'm going to share my screen.
Okay.
Okay. So Placeit.net. Also, you can do on Etsy, but on Etsy, you have to buy the mock-up, and then you go on on Canva to do your mock-up. But for me, Placeit has been very, very useful for me and user-friendly.
Okay.
And I don't remember paying for it, but if I did, then that means I paid once and I've had it for 5 years, which makes sense.
Yeah.
So for me, Placeit, this is my account. This thing automatically knows me. Anytime I log in, it just logs into my account. So I've had, you see, 2019, I've had this account. And yeah, okay, that's how much I paid. So, but for me, Placeit is good because you can do any kind of mock-up, actually, not just shirts only. Pillow. You can even do pillows on HTV, on direct to film. Okay. I just kind of threw that in. For example, if you want to do this Mother's Day now, if you want to do this Mother's Day design, you just come here on Placeit, right? You click on that. That's the mock-up, right?
Mhm.
And it's loading, and we're going to find a design. You probably find any kind of design. Don't worry about it. And it's giving you different kind of mock-ups here. Even if you don't want to show someone, you can use this as your mock-up, right?
Yes.
You can use any of that. So let it load. For example, let's say I want to use this guy. You can write, you can change the color of your tote bag, of your tank top, of your pants, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to leave it, but let's say I just want to upload my design. If I say recent design, because I do this a lot, I have a lot of files here. Let's just say I want to do, let's just even use this guy. You double click on it and it comes and it's going to tell you, ask you if you want to make it smaller or bigger. I'm going to fill it up, right? Because I want to be able to see I don't want to see the transparent background.
Okay.
And I'm going to do crop and it's going to fill this. So you see?
Oh, wow.
So now you just save this and put this on your IG.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Oh,
I'm selling this customized bag.
yes.
Come and buy. Okay.
Mhm.
And another thing I would like to tell you is whatever you do in this day and age, everybody's hungry. People are going to steal your design. Put watermark. You need to have your logo and put your watermark on your logo and even if it's mock-up, trust me, you're going to be very upset if someone else steal your mock-up.
Sure.
Don't say, oh, it's just mock-up. Trust me, girl, because you work hard to make it and someone is just going to post it on their own page and make sales out of it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I did that. I didn't understand until now that I want to start a business because I see people, fight over you use my picture, you didn't
Yeah.
credit, you
But you
remove
see how you paid for this class. They didn't pay for the class.
because
You're
now
gonna go and sit down and make the mock-up. They didn't do any of that.
all the work I've put in, I've
Yep.
watched YouTube, I've slept
Yes.
because I do 9 to 5. So it's when my family sleeps, I come and sit down with my business.
Exactly.
Guys.
Exactly. You do not want that and trust me, you're gonna be very upset. So for example, if you want to do, just do your mock-up, put your watermark on it, download it, save it, and that's it. And then you post it on your IG. Do mock-up for literally everything, because if not, you will be making people are going to tell you, oh, what is it going to look like? Are you going to make one? You're going to make a t-shirt just to show them what it's going to look like?
Yeah.
No. So you have to do mock-up to show them what it's going to look like.
Website, when you upload this picture on the website, do you have just one picture or the way you go to maybe Amazon, they have like 2-3 different angles for one product?
I do. So for example, if you click on any, just hovering around it, you can see the next picture. Just hovering around it.
So do you use mockup for this too?
Yes, I do. Everything.
Okay.
I use mockup for everything. Like this guy now, you see, this is a mockup. Now let me show you. So this guy is a mockup. This is a mockup. This is a mockup. This is a mockup. This is, you see, different, right? I don't know why this thing keeps going off. Sorry. If you go to place it and let's do t-shirt. Let's go. I'm gonna show you something. 1 second. So for example, if you want to do t-shirt, okay, let's say okay. You can say t-shirt on t-shirt. Okay, let's just say t-shirt mockups, okay? You see, you can do with people or without people, okay? You can do video or you can do design. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that is how you do different ones with the same design. So for example, if you do this one now, right? If you say, I don't want all these people's faces, blah, blah, blah. You can come here and you can even do long sleeve, short sleeve. The thing is you have to play with these things. Like I can teach you from today to tomorrow. You're still gonna have questions. So you have to also go on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And play with it. So for example, I don't want people, bottom line. I just want faceless. I want faceless. That is you. But because I know what I want, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna say without people. Or I'm gonna say faceless. You see?
That's limitless. Thank you for that.
You understand what I'm saying? But for you, you're probably gonna be searching. Now, this is another thing, and this is what I'm teaching my daughter to, because when she does search, because everything is now AI, type in exactly what you want. Trust me. And continue to switch it, maneuver it, to get, don't just stay there and be scrolling. No, you're going to sleep there. But if you say without people or t-shirt mock-up on anything, just say on the table, let's say. These days, AI is great, trust me. You can say on a table, or you see how they are giving me a lot of options, right?
Makes sense.
You understand what I'm saying? For example, even if you want a video, now this is a typical design you will go and buy on Etsy. It's gonna cost you like $3, $5. I'm telling you. Let me go to Etsy, I'll show you. And I'm not gonna lie, I've done it. I'm not saying I've not done it. If I show you my Etsy account, you would be like, seriously, all the things I've purchased for years. I have so much stuff. I'm not even kidding. But I've learned from, you see, I have 70 pages of things. But I'm telling you, because you don't have to do that, you can just pay one place and do your mock-ups. If I come here and I say t-shirt mock-up, you see, it comes up, right? If you say t-shirt mock-up, it's gonna give you this guy. You can probably find it on there. Okay, look at this one that looks like almost like the fall, whatever. It's almost like this one here.
Yes. Yeah. And this is
So,
even as
and
long as
it's $4 here,
Oh,
right?
wow.
And that does not mean it's ready for you. You still have to now take this to Canva and
And edit it. Yeah.
exactly. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So look at this one. This is a very common one, is everywhere. Another thing is everybody's going to have Etsy design.
Okay.
So, but you can go and place it and play with these things. You
I
can
like
use this, you can use this shoe one, you know, you can use different ones, make your own. And you can save it and shape it to the size you want as well.
Okay.
Okay? I was going to say something, but I think I forgot. It would come to me. So I wanted to talk about that, which is mock-ups. Do mock-ups to make your sale. Don't make shirts or mugs or whatever without a mock-up or bags, right?
I think you want to talk about pricing.
Yes. Let's talk about pricing. Pricing, people think is hard, but it's quite straightforward. The price of your item, I'm not talking about just the actual price. I'm talking about getting to your door. If a t-shirt, so let me tell you something. I have my t-shirt, regular t-shirt just front is $25. You might think like, oh, well, you got the shirt for $3. If I ship just one shirt, it's going to cost me $15 to get to my door. Just one.
Power too.
Eh?
Your designs, your manpower, and all that.
So you can't look at it like that. You have to add your the shirt to the door, your transfer, because now you're going to do transfer to your door, electric, even though because I was working from my house for 3 years before I, moved to the store. Electric, and how much do you want to pay yourself per shirt? 4 tenths, like the shirt is going to take you literally 1 minute, not even up to, because you're going to press for 15 seconds. And then if you want to press another 15 seconds, that's 30 seconds. Then you're going to fold, let's say 5 minutes. How much do you want to pay yourself for 5 minutes? You know, you have to come up with that, right? So you add all of that together plus profit, because you can't make everything and still pay yourself and not have profit. That is how you come up with your price. So for me, my shirt pocket size is 20. Full size, which is not full, meaning I'm not talking about the whole shirt. I'm talking about full size, meaning just maybe 11 by 8 transfer.
Okay.
25 front and back, 30.
Okay.
You understand? And have come to that from experience and trying and error and stress, trust me. But you're going to make more money when you have bulk.
Okay.
Because first of all, when you do a bulk order of, let's say, 24, all the shirts are going to come as the same $10 to ship to your door. You already saved on that. The transfers as well is going to come the same price. So you already saved on that, right? So your profit margin is going to be a lot higher than you making one shirt. You're literally probably going to make just $5 making one shirt with ordering all this stuff, which is not going to be good. So whenever you want to make sure, try to think about it. Because I have a Roland and I have other means. If someone orders one shirt, I'm able to do the Roland without ordering transfer, because I'm able to do HTV, full color print, and I can just cut one. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but that's for you, you don't have any of that. My thing is, if anybody's ordering, maybe even 5, not just one, because for you, it's going to be hard. Unless you're actually doing, and that's where the HTV with the Cricut comes in. Now you have to sit down there and read it, but then you still have to charge them at least $35 because you're spending more time.
More work.
Exactly.
So do you suggest that outside bulk, that I should buy the Cricut and all those things for a one-off orders?
Yes, so that's if you're going to be doing a lot of one-offs, which is probably you're going to start with a lot of one-offs, so you can buy a Cricut machine. I don't use, so I have, the thing is, I have two Cricut that I want to sell, and I have one Silhouette that I want to sell. I don't use my Silhouette. I've never actually, I've used it. If you watch some of my videos, I have a hard time with Silhouette Studio, but I'm good with the Design Space, which is easier, but Silhouette Studio is bigger. It's 24 inches wide, which is better. You understand? So that's another thing to think about. But Cricut now has a 24-inch. So this is it. If you're going to buy any machine, just try to buy something that is at least 24 inches. That way you're able to do,
Bigger things.
yeah. And I would say maybe you should do like Graph Tech, because that's a cutter. It's a straight up cutter, and you can now do vinyls for other people.
Okay.
That's another thing. I know my mind is everywhere, but
Uh,
vinyl cutter is money. You don't have to use it at all, because I use it sometimes because I do events as well. But people always buy vinyl decals. You understand?
Mm.
People buy vinyl decals. They use it for events. They use it for windows. They use it for doors to write, signs.
Okay.
That is if you buy the Graph Tech, because you can buy at least maybe a 24 or 18-inch Graph Tech cutter, and you can cut your vinyls. You can cut any kind of vinyl on it. And you can now use it for your shirts and decals too. Jesus, sorry. Somebody's sending me a message 1,000 times. Okay, sorry about that. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense. So, because I'm just 13, what the Cricut do you think I should get? And do I also need to buy a printer with it?
No.
Okay.
The Cricut is the cutout, is the cutting machine. Printer is for sublimation. You're not
Okay.
doing sublimation. You're doing HTV cutouts, right?
Okay.
You can buy, let me go to their website because I don't even know what they have now. It's been a long time. And if you want, I can sell you my Cricut, because I don't use it. I have two.
If it's gonna work for me, why not?
Yeah, let me see if I can share my screen. Well, it would work. So can you see the screen?
Yes.
So I have the Explorer. I have two of this guy. I actually have one Explorer, I have one Maker. The Maker is the newest one.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I have a small heat press too, if you want to buy that. Well, 1 second. So I have a Maker 3. It's 3 something now. You can get that.
Yeah.
Okay. You can get the everything, because machine everything bundle and subscription, because they have a subscription. You can get all the fonts, some designs and all that stuff on it.
Okay.
Okay. Because even if I sell you mine, you still have to get your own subscription, because you can't be using my account, right? Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. I have this guy as well. I have this heat press, which is brand new actually, because I really never used it. You can use, but then it's small.
So how do you, for example, I know that I've been to some site that sells transfers and they will tell you to put the size. So for example now, because I don't know sizing, this t-shirt I'm wearing, how do I know like the size of this?
Your best friend is a tape.
Okay.
1 second, I'll share it. Let me stop sharing.
Okay.
But when you're buying transfers, you can't buy with just measuring that. Let me explain something to you. Let me see if I can bring up my Cricut here, my design space. I don't know if it's on this computer. Sorry, 1 second. It is perfect. It's been a while. Let me sign in. If I remember my password. Yay, I think we got it. Oh yeah, we do. Okay. Okay. Let's share the screen. I'm gonna tell you something now. Okay. Let's see if I can move this. Can you still see it?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. What? I don't want that. Ugh. Let's go to one. Okay. This is what is called design space. I'm going to go get a vinyl to show you, okay? And I'm also going to tell you where to buy vinyls. The place I buy vinyl is very good. 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, guess what I found? This is the transfer,
Oh, the big one you were talking about.
the detail. This is another one. I just never used it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is HTV. This is glitter though. This is glitter. I use a lot of glitter.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to install now. Not now, not now. Oh my God. It's trying to update something.
Oh, okay.
That's design space. That's the problem with design space, I swear. They're always updating something. And if they're on my YouTube, they should hear that. All right. Let me find where, while that is updating, I'm going to share with you where I buy my hip transfer. I don't know if I want to share it here, but let me see. This, I don't buy mine from Michaels. Why? They are not professional to me.
Just like everyday crafts.
Yeah. Because me, I'm going for, sorry, I don't understand what this is. I'm going for profession, right? Like I'm going for like, this is a business for me. This is not a joke. Do you understand?
Yeah. So it has to be quality. It has to
Yeah,
be.
for me, it has to be quality. It can't be just someone anybody else can pick up somewhere, right?
Mhm.
Okay, we're back. It's back now. Can you still see it?
Yes.
So this is design space. Every and anything you can search, especially if you have the subscription. If you want to do birthday design, you can edit, and then you're going to send it to your Cricut to cut. Now, the question is, when you want to know the sizing of your shirt, you have to size your shirt. to see where you want it to be and how big you want it. A
Mhm.
standard size for large, extra large, is about 10, 11
Okay.
wide. Right? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
And
I
then depending on how high it is up to what you want to do. Now, when you're buying you see right here, it says these are all the things that I have. I have the Maker 3, I have the Explorer 3, and I have the small, I have a lot of their stuff. Okay?
Mhm.
So for example, if you want to do a design, this is a design right now, you just have to type in whatever you want here
Okay.
and do your design. You have to learn how to use this guy. Okay?
I will.
You want to bring in an image, they have some image there, or you want to upload your own, or this one, you can use any of this, right? And it would actually cut this. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It will tell you the layers, it will cut this and how big it is. The problem with Design Springs is size, how big they can cut. When I used to use it, there was a limitation. And I think I can figure that. I'll show you what the limitation is. Hopefully I can, let me see. Because for example, if I want to cut this now and I go this, you see these red dots?
Yes.
It's
It's
telling
saying
you exactly. You see, it says 11 by 11 this by that or less. So you can, as long, but not wider than 11. So all your shirts cannot be wider than that.
11. Okay.
Okay? You get
Yeah.
it?
Yes, I
All
do.
your shirts cannot be wider than that. Okay?
Yes.
So now I'm going to show this guy here is where I buy. What happened? Okay. My transfers from. I'm going to send you the website. It's heattransfervinyl.ca. If you want to buy HTV, pop vinyl, glitter, blah, 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 they're all there. And the sizes you want. Now, your Cricut machine can only cut 12 by whatever, how long, right?
Mhm.
That means you'll have to cut this guy every time you use it.
Oh.
Now, you might not like that. That's why you would have to go to Michaels if you want to use Michaels. But then there's a brand at Michaels that I get. It's called Caesar HTV. Michael. Caesar HTV vinyl. They are good as well. They're just pricey. So that means your price would go up.
Well,
Can you see it?
yes, I can see it now.
Okay. You see Caesar Easy Weed HTV. Remember that one was like what, $20 for a big old roll? This is $18 for a very small, tiny roll.
Same price.
And it's shorter, but it fits perfectly in your Cricut machine.
Okay.
Okay, and they have different colors. Sometimes they have sales, so you can grab it on sale and stock it. That's why I have so much. I'm trying to get rid of.
So, does my design, for example, determine the color of vinyl that I buy?
Of course, that is why direct-to-film is the best route. But if you
Yeah.
are doing one-offs, yes, that means you're going to have all the colors on planet Earth, keeping in the house and hoping to use it. So that's why you have to think about it. Do you want to do that? Or, where do you live?
Oshawa.
Okay, that's far from the guy I'm going to give you. What his shipping is $10.
That's okay.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about one-offs. That's the thing. I don't do one-offs.
If it's close, I could just pick it up.
Exactly. But then you have to still drive. That's part of your labor. Yes, that's gas.
How far is it?
He's in Burlington.
That's far from me.
Uh-huh.
I'd rather pay $10 shipping than
Exactly. So if it's one-off, you have to just think about that one-off. Think about it very much, very hard, especially if you're not going to get a Cricut and if you don't have time to do layer, and buy a bunch of, because if you get a Cricut, you have to buy the Cricut, you have to buy different colors, and then you have to layer. You have to learn how to layer. Trust me.
So by layering, you mean
The different colors.
okay.
For example, if your customer is getting a happy birthday design that I just made some, but I think they picked it up, that has 4 different colors. So you have to cut 4 different colors, weed them, mask it.
Okay.
Masking is just putting the carrier to remove the lifting it up to put it on your shirt. It's not hard. It's labor intensive, that's all.
I can learn it.
Yeah, of course. I did it. But I'm just trying to tell you that's for one-offs, right? Sorry, that's my you see how my message is always going off.
You do this full time now, or you're still doing?
I do contract work.
Okay.
So I'll take a contract here and there when I'm tired. Yeah. But since last year, August, it's been full time.
Okay.
I pray that it stays that way.
Amen. That's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
The energy I'm displaying, I want to do it for myself.
Yeah.
There's more fulfillment in
Yes,
it.
there is.
Just waiting for salary at the end of the month.
Yes, trust me. You get to manage yourself with do you have kids?
Yes, I have one.
Okay, good. So you get to manage yourself with your family and all that. And you can wake up and come whenever you want, but trust me, that's never happened. So your mind is always calculating.
Yeah, I know. Since this idea started coming, I don't know how many hours of sleep I get because it's really pressing on my mind. And I sat on it for a while. I'm like, okay, let me. So I started making designs, trying to build a brand identity, the name,
Yes.
the color, register the business, open a bank account. So all those things, I was just trying to put them in place still. But I knew that I needed to learn from someone who has done. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and all that, but
Glad you chose me.
and
So
I'm like, okay, I'm going
thank
to
you.
you.
With the brand identity thing, I think you should maybe kind of start with that because you already kind of have an idea of things that you want to do and you already have color schemes, you have the website and things like that. And I'm sure you probably have designs. So you can just order 5 or whatever designs that you want and put it out there and put it on your website and sell those and push those until people start coming to you for birthdays, or maybe your daughter or your son or your husband's birthday or Father's Day is coming, do Valentine's shirt for him, that kind of thing. So this is the idea. When you order your design, include the Valentine or the birthday or something. That way you're not going back again. And you already have the transfer and then just, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for the tip. I think one other question that I have, if I'm not doing like custom orders, like the way you said I could buy maybe 5 or 10 and put it on the website and sell, is there a particular color that sells and also size?
Trust me. Oh, nobody's wearing a small anymore.
I said my husband.
1 out of 1,000.
Okay.
That's the thing. Try not to.
Okay.
Maybe 1 small.
Okay.
Because this thing that we went to, they ordered 500, and I told them, like, nobody's gonna wear small. They have over 100 small.
Yeah.
They couldn't do anything with it. So
also, so I should go for medium and large.
yes, and also because a lot of people like baggy these days.
Yes.
It's in now.
Yes.
Yeah. So
also I wanted to ask, do I do gender specific shirt or just buy neutral that a man and a woman can wear?
start with neutral, especially if you're buying and there's no ask for it.
Okay.
Start with neutral. That way you are able to sell it regardless.
Okay.
Because if you do gender specific, you're gonna have that person that's going, oh, and I really wanted pink. Oh,
Yeah.
you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you want to start with gender neutral, like when they say, oh, is that, yeah, it's gender neutral, you know, it goes with everybody, unless, except if you want a specific color, I can make it for you, but then you have to, you know what I mean? Then
Oh,
they pay for you, pay
You
you for it, yeah. But yeah, like this, I have a bunch of these shirts. It's, everybody can wear it. It's not even blue. I don't even know what it is. It's like slate.
Okay. I think you've answered all of my questions. So it's the pricing that I will go figure out depending on my costs and like how much markup percentage do you think I should?
So let me give you another tip. ChatGPT is your best friend. Download the app, and this is what I do. The price of my shirt to my door, the price for my transfer to my door. Actually, I didn't do it for the shirt, but I'm just telling you what you should do because I did it for something else that I just bought a new laser printer, right? So I'm trying to figure out the price because nobody's gonna tell you pricing. I'm telling you, in this business,
That's
and people change their price every second. So
videos I've watched. Nobody mentioned pricing.
nobody, because we really don't know. We have to factor it out as to how much we want to make, like you want to make, and what your environment and what it takes you to make it. If I tell you my price and it doesn't work for you,
Sure.
so, but I'm telling you what I did for this one because, man, I've been struggling with pricing for my acrylic because I just bought a laser machine. Girl, nobody wants to tell me price, and I'm like, I have a package coming. That's what I'm looking up.
Okay.
So what I did is, 1 second. Sorry. Okay, it's normal. What I did is ChatGPT. I bought acrylic sheets for $20, the sticker for whatever amount. I bought my machine for $5,000, blah, blah, blah. Help me calculate how much I should sell this for.
Mhm.
This thing will tell you everything, break it down, tell you your labor, your profit, if you want to make this amount of profit, if you want, you know, that kind of thing. It will give it to you. And then you now base that on, okay, do you want to go with a 10% profit, 20% profit, 50%, that kind of thing.
Awesome. Thank you for that. So that
Hello, your phone just froze, or your audio went off.
it just went up. So that leads me to the next question. I wanted to ask, I don't want to do t-shirts alone. I want to do stickers, like faith-based stickers where you Bible verses. And I know that I see you produce stickers in volumes too. And I also want to do flashcards for kids where you have memory verses. So at what point do you think I should add those other line to the business, or should I just start all of them at the same time?
No, I didn't start at the same time. I mean, I don't know if you followed my story. One at a time, because what is going to happen is, first of all, people are going to be confused
Okay.
and they're not going to trust what you're doing because they don't even know yet. And you as well, which one are you good at? Are you already good at this before moving to another one? Because printing is a totally new level. And there are ways to it. You can do third party, meaning you can have somebody do it and you just sell it. Or you can do it by yourself. For me, I've been doing literally everything I do by myself. So that's the difference. So depending on how you want to take it.
If I'm doing stickers, I don't think I'll do it by myself.
Okay, then. So if you don't want to, then you can introduce it as once. Then just order. Like if you order stickers from me, you have your stuff package, everything, and you sell it. Yes. You can then sell that as a package on your website as well.
Okay. Awesome.
Because
Thank you.
people like that, especially quick gifts. If you're doing a t-shirt, a flashcard, and stickers together, it's a great gift.
Thank you. I think maybe the last, let me not say last, something might still come up. The next question I want to ask is about customer service. Apart from quality, I would love to also sell the good experience that would make people want to refer my products
Exactly.
and that would make them want to come back.
Come back.
What advice do you have in handling customers, building relationship, when there's request for refund and all those disputes, challenges
Yeah.
that comes with it?
So the first thing is customer service is the biggest. I'm not gonna lie. And within our community is very, very hard. You're going to get things like just for shirts. Yes, just for sure. It is just for sure. And yeah, if you go anywhere else, you're gonna see it. But the thing is, you have to be patient as well. They're gonna push a button, and you're just gonna have to pray for tenacity. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a people person. I'm very to myself, but I had to learn that, patient and just I am very assertive. And people think I'm rude, but I'm just gonna tell you what it is. It's what it is, it's what it is, right? The people that think you're rude is the people that don't want to pay. That's the fact. Not the people that want to pay and not the people that want to do business with you. And I think you're a Christian, so I can tell you that your customer would be your customer, and God would only give you the customer that will not stress you. You do not want a customer that is going to ask you 1,000 questions for a $25 shirt. You would be very upset by the time you're doing the shirt. You're like, why am I doing this shirt? Because by the time they've asked you for 3 weeks for one shirt, come on.
Yeah.
So patient though is a thing. On your website, make sure you have to put the non-refundable, nothing customized. Even if you go, nothing customized is refundable because it is customized.
Yes.
It is customized, so it's non-refundable. So you have to show them a mock-up. Once they approve the mock-up, that's it. Whether they ordered a medium and they thought it was going to be big enough and it's not your business.
Business.
You understand? You have to tell them. And when you go on SNS, they give you a size chart. This is a problem with our Nigerian people. They don't know how to read size.
Yeah.
It is not your job. You are going to send them the size charts. The ones that will take tape rule to measure themselves, they will. But guess what? They go to Marshalls and all these places to buy shirt. They don't complain. They just look at the size on the back and say medium, right? Why do they want to give you a stress and tell you, oh, is it? No, you don't. They can't stress you. Give them the size charts. If it says medium, if they already wear medium, they should choose medium. They should not come back to you and tell you, oh, do you think medium fit me? I don't know. That's the question you're going to get every time. Do you think, oh, this is the picture of my daughter. Do you think, I don't know. What size does she normally wear? Oh, kids medium. Let's do kids medium. You don't want to put that burden on you. You want to transfer it back to them and say, this is the size chart. What size do you normally wear? They will tell you. Then you say, use that.
Orders off your website, like someone just DM you and say, oh, I want
so now I'm going to tell you 70% of my order come from my website. Like that ching ching sign, most of the ping is my website orders coming in. But I'm not going to lie. That just started recently because I keep pushing people to the website. If somebody send me a message, I send them to the website. But nicely, and I say, if you have questions, please let me know. We have a lot of them that don't want to go to the website, but I'll still send them an invoice from my website. They still have to pay it through my website.
Okay.
Because guess what? It gives them the opportunity to see when the order is ready. They're able to also track their order. For me, I'm able to save their information for marketing purposes. And also, They won't come back to say, oh, I ordered a small. I have so much I'm doing. If you tell me it's small, I don't remember. But the
Yeah.
website,
You could just go with the order number and
thank you. And it tells me exactly what you ordered. So I don't have to put that in my brain.
um,
Do you
so
understand?
it
So
makes so
that is why I tell them to always go to my website. It's the hardest part of my job. Till
Mm.
today, if I show you right now, you see all those green.
Because I had reached out to you actually via WhatsApp because I checked the website, but I didn't check whether you have training program.
Training, I know.
So I just
But then I sent you to my website, right?
no, you just said you're not doing training at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I said, no, I'm not going to give up. I reached out to you
Oh, I
again.
think okay.
So on Saturday morning, I just woke up like, let me go check our website out. Then
No,
I
you
saw
said you wanted to do intern. I wasn't doing intern.
in-person training. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That was
Yeah.
what I
So, but I have training on my website. Yeah. And you at that time, maybe when you ask also, I'm probably tired because Lord, do you know how many people
late in the evening on a Friday evening. It
are
was not
you can imagine.
on a Friday evening.
So, but the thing is, just like you want something from even Walmart, you go to their website, you don't call Walmart.
Yeah, sure.
You know, you go to the website and search it. So I assume, but the thing is, again, people like to talk to people in person. This guy is coming, is my guy that is my vendor of mine. But try to transfer people to your website because also you build trust with the website, and your website is known. You get traffic. Google also traffic people to you from what you are selling as well. You understand? And also you take them back to do review because from that I get people that are not Nigerian, and I'm not gonna be shy about that. Your Nigerian people can't stress.
My friend doing business, so she said she tells me that she has more problem with Nigerians than non-Nigerians. And I've had that over, especially people in food business.
Exactly. So, but once you start getting the traffic out of Nigerian community, Nigerians will fall in and also go to the website, follow whatever you ask them because they see that this girl is still doing business. So, and she posts white people, she posts all these people, and she's able to, that means going to the website is best because when you go anywhere else, you go to their website. Why not go to my website?
Yes,
It's
you
my
may.
brand. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Thank you for this because I was actually torn between should I go on Etsy, should I go on
Etsy will take your money. I'm telling you, I had to cancel all my things on Etsy. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
And oh my God, when later they were on strike,
yes.
when I got so much orders on Etsy, I had to cancel all my orders
Oh wow.
because Etsy only goes through Canada Post. Oh, Canada Post is what? Yeah. And
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything else. And they will charge you. They don't care. They still take their money and I still have to return.
Turn.
But on my website, it's not returned, my sister. And I'm not Canada Post. Canada Post is use FedEx.
Who's your own provider?
Yeah, so use FedEx. I use FedEx. I use UPS and everybody else, and it was fine. I didn't have problem.
Okay. That really makes sense. And that helps also. I see that having my website will help me build my own brand identity.
Exactly. Hold on a second. I have my guy coming. Hi, Ray. How are you?
Good.
I mean, I'm doing a training. You bringing me a bunch of snacks?
Yeah.
I'm training someone online.
So you can't talk that
Yeah,
long.
what's going on? No, I
You
don't.
want to see how they're
Oh, it's coming good.
getting, like, no prices yet. 'cause-
No, yeah. No, I have orders, but not for, I don't know what you want. Not for the tumbler yet, no.
Oh, you can't do that.
Is that mine?
Like snacks? Maybe?
I get snacks. Original, yeah, why not? What is this? Oh, no, I don't, I'm not cheap. This is good, thank you.
Snack for my kids.
2024, do they expire?
I don't know.
No, this is fine. Just the Lay's is good, the Lay's.
Want one of
Thank
these?
you.
Can you do all these?
Yeah, I have one. Okay. I can get some sugar. No, this is the Snickers is good. Tomatoes.
Oh.
Ooh, sugar. Sugar is good. I need some sugar.
And one?
That's enough. I think enough sugar. Thank you. You want me to call you later?
Yeah, well, you know what, I'm just trying out one. The hunger thing, you can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I've not been feeling too well, so that's probably why, but I'm gonna try something tomorrow. I'll call you. All right, thank you. Bye.
Awesome. Thank you.
That's my Chinese friend.
It supplies you.
He does, so he does not have any of the equipment and he does everything for me and he sells.
Oh, okay. I was actually going to ask that.
Yeah,
Say, for example, I get some orders, bulk orders, of course,
yeah,
that embroidery, and I don't do it. I don't have the machine yet.
yeah.
This
I
is
have a lot. That's it for him. All his mugs, embroidery. He's asking me for my laser because he has an order for laser.
what
He's
does la-
asking me to, because I just bought a laser machine. I've not started using my rotary yet. He's asking me for my rotary.
what does that do?
For the tumbler, you know, when you write customize on the tumbler,
Oh, okay, okay,
like metal.
okay.
Yeah.
Like fridge magnets that you can like.
Yes. Don't worry, when I do it, you see it on my page.
Are you planning to do in-person training soon?
For that? Oh,
In-
period? You mean period or for that?
No, are you planning maybe in-person training soon?
Not really. This year, I'm actually not gonna do any training because I plan on doing crafts for kids though, but not for adults, not for
Oh.
business, for more like kids to kind of get them thinking if they want to get into this in the future. So I'm gonna do one March, I'm gonna do summer, I'm gonna do in the fall.
Oh, okay.
But that's about it. But not really. The other thing I'm doing is mentorship, not specifically training. So for example, if I train you, for example, like this, and then you want to do like a 6 months mentorship to guide and so it's more like training, but then also the fact that it's for a longer period.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that. So that
I'm
way,
doing that.
questions, I can come to you.
Yes,
You can. Okay.
that's what I'm doing.
Work.
Yeah. Because I've trained a lot of people now. I'm like, they're all asking me for mentorship. So for me, it's like, okay,
So
that's
is it
the next
maybe
step.
like a community?
No, it's one-on-one mentorship.
Okay. How does that work? Do I subscribe for it? How do I
Yeah.
go about that?
Mm-hmm. So sorry, I have something in my mouth.
Okay.
It's about 1,200 for 6 months. And we meet every week,
Okay.
or because maybe you work, you can meet every week. We can meet every other week
Okay.
to tell me whatever your problems are. For example, if you want to get into something, or you can even come in if you want to come in to do like a one-on-one with any of the machines that I have
Okay.
for those that are in here. And because I have a girl in Alberta, that's why I was saying, you know, she calls me and we do like a one-on-one on the phone, live, like, you know, video, while she's working with the machine as well. And I'm troubleshooting for her because maybe she's having problems with some, you know, setting up or something, converting the machine. Last week we did a conversion of a sublimation, so I'll be there to do that. So it's not like a timed, but it's like let's say we say Friday from like 6, because, you know, maybe you're working or whatever, we kind of do the troubleshooting, or maybe the person wants to come in. But for the coming, I do like 2 twice for the whole 6 months. Maybe like you do like a 2 come in. But then everything else is kind of virtual. Also because I have a girl that not always, but she has an issue with customers a lot. And she needs someone to talk to, right? Because she kind of has that. And designs, materials, whatnot, you know, whatever, just to do your business. The key is to get you on a roll, like
Okay.
on a plane roll, not like on a bike, like you're still trying to figure out, like you are like flying. By the time 6 months, you're good on your own.
Okay. Awesome. That's something that I won't mind. I wouldn't mind at all.
Yeah.
think that's all that I have. I don't know what advice.
10 minutes, so that's good.
Yeah,
We did good.
yeah. We,
So 1 second, let me just make sure I covered everything. What I would do is I'll send you a list. I have a what's it called? Amazon list.
okay.
I'll send that. I'll send you where I get my transfer because that's key for you. I will also let you know about my Cricut if you're interested. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I need you to send me your email so that I can send you some transfers and maybe some vinyls to play with because I have a lot that I'm never going to use. I'll probably send you some blanks as well, depending on how excited I am.
I hope I find favor with you.
Don't worry, by God's grace, don't worry. I'm very nice. I'm just kidding. So I'll just do a little box for you and I'll have that shipped out to you, and then that kind of help you get started. And I would ask for you to do a review. I'll send you a link, just do a review on my Google. And yep, that's it. And I have the sublimation class and other classes too, if you're interested. And we talked about the mentorship, so whatever, you let me know, but take your time. Everything, you take your time. I did not get here in one day, and I don't expect anybody to. But when you have someone that can help you, you can go you can go faster than me, of course.
Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. I really appreciate. I'm going to send you my address right.
On WhatsApp, yeah, you can do that. Then once I kind of settle, I'll send everything. Don't worry, I'm gonna take my time to do a nice package for you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and I definitely will post this. So I have your permission to post.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, and then you can always rewatch it if you have questions.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much.
Right.
I don't know if you mentioned some suppliers' name. I don't know if you want them out. Maybe you can just edit.
I would add them to my list for you. The suppliers, meaning the vendors, which we already, I showed them to you, like the SNS and all that, but I can also text them to you. I'll just send you their link.
Okay. I know. I mean, in the video, if I don't know if you mind
Oh,
sharing.
no, those ones are fine. Those ones, everybody can get them, yeah.
Okay.
Only the DTF guy, I don't know. That's the thing.
Okay.
I wasn't sure about that because I haven't spoken to him before, but the other guys, because I have business with them, you know.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you. And your success is my success. Trust me, I tell everybody that.
Thank
I'm
you.
happy when you're doing great. I've trained a lot of people, probably number 150-ish, something
wow.
like that. And I know a lot of them are doing wonderful. And the ones that are not, they're probably just doing other things as well, which I'm still happy with regardless, because I see them succeeding regardless. So thank you for choosing me, and
Thank you. I will surely definitely be coming back, and hopefully it's going to be a great relationship.
definitely will. All right. Have a good week.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.